here want to know what the changes are going to be. Now, I understand by state law, this budget has to be adopted, signed into law by the 20th. And if it's not done or agreed upon, your tentative budget, which everybody here hates, preliminary budget will go into law.
That's correct.
Okay, so I'm just afraid that if we all come meet a week from tonight and we have hours left to sign this, and we don't know what you propose, it's not giving the people time to really get back together. And Mr. Kassay, I would like to say that the 300 people that were here are obviously the 300 people that care. The 11,700 that didn't show up tonight are backing us because we're here. That's my feeling. That might be everybody else's.
Yeah.
I would like to see you go based on what you hear and not what you think other people are thinking by not attending.
That's okay. I made that statement because it was the proper statement to make. I also live in Putnam Lake. I guess I disagree with your assessment of how many people are interested in a -% budget compared to one that increases their taxes. That's all I would say on that at this time. So again,
you know what, if you guys were willing to give an answer and justify why you're eliminating certain positions, I think the people might be more receptive. But what doesn't make sense to us is to take away an employee of 80 grand and they turn around and pay 200,000 in consulting fees outside. We just don't see the same. We're not dumb people here. I mean, Patterson's not a cheap town to live in. We're smart. We got to have pretty good jobs to pay our mortgages.
And neither is this town board dumb people either.
We're not considering that whatsoever, but your reluctance to answer the question, the people are here for the facts. If you don't want to answer the question, that leaves us going, hey, what's the deal?
The forum does not allow for us to get into a debate with you folks. We're here to listen to you. We're listening to you and what the law says, and I like to follow what the law says, because I don't want to be accused of doing something here, either by this board or the folks out here, that I did something illegal.
Okay.
What it says is that once we've listened to your comments, okay, we take them under advisement, and a decision will be voted on the 19th. It doesn't say anything in the law about anything else. We have generated a preliminary budget. We showed you what those figures are. You have those figures, you've asked all your questions. You have made comments. If you wanted any financial answers, our comptroller is here. That's why she's sitting here. I didn't see anybody address her until I asked them to give a few answers to certain folks. And we have legal counsel here. If there's any problem with what I'm saying, let's ask legal counsel if I'm on face here or whatever. All I'm saying is I'm going by what the law says. That's all I'm saying.
All right, it's fair. I mean, that's fine. Maybe if you guys explain the position and how it would go, and it just, to me, it felt like a simple question.
It is a simple question, but let me give you a hypothetical one, being that we're talking so free here. Let's just hypothetically say that we have a difference of opinion, that I would be saying to you, Rob, these are the facts and figures that I have. These are people out in the community that I've spoken with that have a different opinion than you do. This preliminary budget just didn't appear overnight. And I don't think it's the forum to single out individuals. We're addressing a town planner position, not Mr. Rich Williams. I don't want to get into personnel, I don't want to get into names. We went by title, and that's how I like to keep it. And I could go on and on and on and keep you here for another 10 hours and go over every little thing here, but I guarantee you that probably by the end of the night, you would still disagree with me. It's a wonderful country we live in.
Hey, digital recorder. I appreciate it. I think we're all here looking for answers.
Hey,
I have a question for Councilman.
Where is he?
He's right there. Councilor, is there any prohibition in the law that says the town board can't answer questions at a public hearing?
No, there's no prohibition, you can, that's up to the board.
Oh, okay. So it's not against the law to answer questions? Thank you.
Except we chose not to answer them because we wanted to know the information. That's all. And let's not twist it around to your advantage.
No, I'm gonna, excuse me,